World of Warcraft. Our big life-changing game.
Destroyed my life.
Every gamer in the world have heard of this game and everyone loves it. Like, why would you play fun games like Witcher 3, Zomboid or Europa Universalis 4? But the topic of this video aren't these games, it's WoW, just WoW. And we aren't talking about old Evoker Simulator WoW. It's classic hardcore WoW. Yes, the hardcore one, and not the raidlog simulator, classic era, season of discovery, or cataclysm with a bunch of gold buying. The one where you die, you either restart or break your PC. But it's just regular WoW leveling, right? Nothing special. Well, for the most part. On the current hardcore servers you can simply twink out your character and have a hard time dying to deadly monsters, but still, you can still disconnect because either your internet service provider hates you, or you bought an Intel PC from their 13th or 14th generation line of CPUs.
He vanished. His whereabouts.
What's that, brother?
Blizzard was so kind to make a self-found mount on the hardcore servers, which is great, especially the part where the self-found players play on the same exact servers as the non-self-found players. So people play self-found to make the game more interesting and more immersive to play. Some as well do challenges from the hardcore add-on, from where I choose what way do I want to make my leveling more miserable. In this case I chose the one where I level without doing quests.
Oh, hell no.
I did it with a rogue, with a hunter, and a paladin. Looking back at it, I must have really liked torturing myself because I would not dare to do this all again. Don't worry, I did not do all of this in one go. There were big gaps of hiatuses between the no quest characters. I have already made a little video of my hunter and I was quite shocked how well it went. Was super happy about it, thank you guys a lot. So let's start. Rogue. This was my most recent character on the no quest journey and my very last one too. Hopefully. Rogue is one of those classes which gets the least penalties from doing zero quests whatsoever. What they don't get is poisons, facility, and Blade of Cunning at level 10. A lot of rogues usually go with a combat sword spec, but I built a subtlety tree instead, with focusing daggers and armor penetration. Since choices for daggers were super limited, I had to plan my way to 60 carefully, where it is fast to kill mobs, and which have low armor as well. I was also fishing a little bit, because my very last dagger I used was from fishing. I was hunting some rares too. I farmed Talon of Ultras from Vultures obviously, Howling Blade from SK Howl, and Black Venom Blade from Roar the Silent 2. Leveling this character 1 to 60 was pretty fast, it only took me 259 hours and 19,000 mob kills. Found a lot of blues on this character, and 2 epics as well, which were Crank the Decapitator and Phrasing Band, but I sold most of the stuff I found and the bank, so at 60 I rewarded my character with a fast mount. Hunter, the absolute fastest leveler in classic WoW. Easiest too, you've got a pet and everything, you have so much damage. Now let's see, what do hunters lose with no quests? Oh yeah, they don't get a pet. Hunter was my second no quest character to level. I finished her up around a year ago and I don't really miss this masochistic character choice because all the way 1 to 60 was miserable. I had to grind ranged mobs wherever I could, which obviously was very hard because this game has zone designs where mobs and mob types are mixed. It's very hard to find stuff similar to Badlands web spots 1 to 60 in every zone for every level. Eventually I found everything I needed and I could climb my way up. I had to fish a lot on this character as well, leveled engineering for gear and cool gadgets. On this character I killed also 18,000 mobs and my leveling took 280 hours. At least on this character I could also solo a lot of elites and rares, but I discussed all about my hunter in my previous video I mentioned earlier. I just kind of forgot to show my kill count. Oh yeah, I also found Hurricane on this character, which was perfect for my character.
What the fuck?
Paladin. Do you even press buttons on this class? What do you even do? Click a seal and auto attack? What color is your Virtual Red Pelly? Let's put the memes aside from this meme class. Paladin sounds the most boring and stale class to do this challenge on, which is why exactly I chose it for my first no quest character. I wanted to AoE farm on him because it looked so cool when I watched Tommy Salami's run first level 70 on the fresh Breath of the Lich King servers 2 years ago. Well, on Breath of the Lich King, and not classic. But I still went with consecration into protection build. I even tanked a few dungeons and healed a few, even though on my number gun I let a demon rogue die. Anyways, people underestimate paladin no questing a bit. Why? What paladins lose with no quest is redemption, sense evil, and paladin mount, which is yes, also a paladin quest. It's just simply a turn-in quest. I had to spend 100 gold on a mount as a paladin. On this character, my leveling experience was more fun than you would expect, since I had to choose where I wanted to level, where is the fastest to grind. I knew that as a paladin, I was a warrior of light, a templar, who fights evil, which means I could use exorcism on undead and demon mobs. There were a small amount of occasions where I was killing other types of mobs, mostly for gear, or the mobs were protecting some kind of chest, which I was looking for very much. On this character, I wasn't only just doing a no-quest challenge, I also did professions, but not your regular mining engineering kind of professions. I wanted to get 300 enchanting on a self-found character before I would even hit level 60. And how do you even do that? First, you grind out blacksmithing and mining to a certain level where you can craft silver rod, then golden rod, then true silver rod. These 3 items are the main reason it sucks to level enchanting on hardcore self-found. You have to level blacksmithing first, then throw it away, then start enchanting, disenchant low level items, buy limited green items from vendor, go broke, farm gold to buy green items from vendors, go broke again, to Uldamon to learn artisan enchanting, and then grind out the rest of the skill. So I spent like more than 100 hours on farming boxes in Ajara the last few levels of my character, but I still reached 300 enchanting before level 60. There you go, bro. 300 enchanting. Finally, bro. Now I can play the game. And then I went to Dawson's Tears in Western Plaguelands to grind out the rest of the level and hit level 60. I unfortunately did not use autobiographer on this character to count the amount of mobs I killed, but I did spend 348 hours on this character before reaching 60. To sum it up, I have spent more than 800 hours on this Masochists challenge, instead of spending it with something useful like learning a new language. I think with 800 hours you can be fluent in like Spanish or something. I'm still playing WoW. Right now I'm doing a questing mage on the EU Hardcore Fresh server on Horde side, self-found. I usually stream my leveling on my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/diraxenberg.
Oh, this is one of Joker's mods. I don't remember his name. I recognize the face.
You can find me here suffering for success, but in reality I mostly stream for fun. If I did not have fun, I wouldn't stream. But I still want people to find my stream and hang out. So because of this video, you know about my stream now. So check me out, and maybe you'll find me live streaming. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. It means a lot, and I'm glad my video reached out to you.